Google is hosting its annual event today in Mountain View, California, where the company is unveiling new products and talking about what else? AI technology. It's holding this event 1 week after a judge ruled the company has an illegal monopoly with its search engine. The ruling paves the way for a second trial that could include the possibility of breaking up Google's parent company, Alphabet. CNET technology reporter Abrar Al-Heeti is following this for us from San Francisco. Thanks for being with us. How much of a focus, if at all, will there be on the antitrust ruling today?
I highly doubt there would be any focus on it. I'm sure they're going to use these new products that they're getting ready to unveil and AI updates to really, point people in a different direction and kind of show, where they're innovating. But yeah, I highly doubt we'd hear anything about that today.
So what advancements do you expect to hear that Google will address today? And how will they address any privacy or security concerns that typically comes with some of this forefront technology?
The big thing we're expecting is a new Pixel phone. So this would be the Pixel 9 series. So in addition to a regular Pixel phone, there could be two models of the Pixel 9 Pro, a smaller version and a bigger version, which is similar to what we have with iPhones. If you pick an iPhone Pro model, you pick a smaller version or a bigger version, and then a new foldable phone as well. So this would be the second generation of Google's foldable Pixel phone. We could also get new smartwatches and new earbuds. But yeah, with these phones, really kind of incremental upgrades. But AI is going to be probably the biggest thing. And there probably will be a focus on privacy and security because people still feel a little shaky about AI. And I think Google's going to need to really focus on how they're making sure that your data is protected if you decide to use these Gemini AI features.
You mentioned Apple, one of their competitors. I mean, is there a reason that we're hearing from Google today and not in the fall? I mean, where would you place Google sort of in rank with competitors, both in their bread and butter, the technology, these watches, these phones, but also the AI race?
Yeah, the timing of this is really interesting because usually Google holds this event in October, and now we're 2 months early, and we're before the expected iPhone release.
Aha.
And so Google's really been pushing AI. Every event they've held over the last 2 years has really focused on AI. And Apple just debuted its own version of AI called Apple Intelligence just a few months ago. And so I think what Google seems to be doing here is really touting its own AI features that it's really, really pushed and developed. It rolled it out much earlier than Apple. So I think it's a very strategic play here to say, look at everything that we've created. Just think about this as the iPhone rolls out next month, potentially.
In terms of the AI race, we know that Apple was sort of considered a little bit behind of other competitors. They've got this partnership with ChatGPT and OpenAI. Where does Google stand in this race for AI?
Google has really had a lot of AI innovations in this space. I mean, Gemini, which is its version of AI, is baked into its phones. It will probably be really baked into the Pixel 9 series. It's across your Gmail and your Sheets and your messages if you use Google Messages. So we're going to have to see how Apple rolls out its own artificial intelligence tools. It has a kind of a similar mission to bake it into what you already use, bake it into things like Siri, and Google's baked it into Google Search. But yeah, it's just going to heat up in the coming months, and this will probably be an event where Google says, hey, look at everything that we've done. Maybe we deserve the limelight here.
I see the ads all the time for Gemini and all the rest. So certainly that is the future that they're focusing on. Abrar Al-Heeti, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.